Useless because all women can just become lesbian and have bone marrow babies.
Men are horrible. I mean, I have to just tell it to you like it is, honey, but all men are awful.
Remember, men are replaceable. But you know what's not replaceable? Your gorgeous, fat ass. Okay? He's missing out, not you.
I don't hate men. I'm just pissed that most of you can't do me properly. It's not that hard. Useless. Useless.
Really. And the key is to just find a man who's the least horrible.
Like, if you're not useless, prove it. Prove it.
I'm on the 35th floor, okay? Okay. Just related to the command post. This is a free truck and we're still heading up, all right? Okay.
Was the last thing that Patty Brown said. This is 3 truck and we're still heading up.
Heading up as the tower came down.
How many of you? 13. You have been here 10 days. You are very strong. Are you okay, man?
In today's generation, men are the most feminine men we've ever had. Right, if you're looking at today's generation, you got men wearing skirts, men wearing dresses, men don't work out, men let their women control the relationship. Okay, that's not how God made us. God made Adam first. God gave Adam all the struggle after Eve made a mistake. That is because men are born to lead. Men are born to be held accountable for their actions, for their women's actions. Okay? When God made Adam and Eve, God made Adam to rule. Adam done the work. Adam was the most faithful to God. But then Adam was convinced, coerced, seduced by Eve. Seduced to eat the apple. Seduced to betray God. Seduced to be the man God didn't want him to be. And that's because women are born to be men's partner. They're born to help men, to guide men, to help improve men. Some women downgrade men. Some women think they're in control of men. Some women think they're better than men. But that's not true. See, feminism was created for equality, for men and women to be equal, for women to be able to do stuff men can't do, for women to be able to vote, for women to be able to have rights. But somewhere in that whole act of feminism, in today's generation, women try to make that to be superior. Women don't want to be equal to men. They want to be superior. They want to be better. They think they can do without men. They seem to forget that the house you live in, the roads you walk on, everything was created by men. Men are strong. Men are leaders. Men do all the hard work. Women are there to help nurture, help raise, help improve you. See, men and women are equal, but there are aspects where there are roles men meant to do, and there are roles for women to do. Men are meant to protect and provide, women are to help nurture and birth. We're equal, but we both have two different roles. And in today's generation, the men seem to think they can give up their role and do the women's roles, and the women think they should do the men's roles, which isn't right. Women should not have to protect the family. Men should be the ones protecting their family. I don't know if you've seen the clip with Andrew Tate and that other guy who's so irrelevant, I forgot his name. But he said, oh, if my girlfriend's got a better shot with a gun, I'd send her down to protect the house if we'd invaded. No. The man should go down and protect the house. The man should provide for his family. The man should protect his family. That is the job of a man. Men today should not be wearing dresses, should not be afraid to work out, should not be doing half the stuff they do. A man today should be challenging himself, improving himself, focusing on self-improvement, focusing on bringing money home, thinking on how he can make more money, thinking of how he can help his family, improve his family. That is your man's role, right? Men today think they need to chase happiness, they need short-term happiness, right? They need instant gratification. That's not true. Men should be building happiness from under their feet. They should be building an empire to where they are happy. They should be chasing delayed gratification, right? There's no point being happy now, trying to chase that instant gratification, just then tomorrow you'll be sad. There's no point going to a nightclub, chasing sex now, just then tomorrow she won't be in your life still, it'll go one night stand, right? You should be focusing on building your wealth, building a job you want to work, building a life you want, travelling, finding a woman that will push you to be better. Not worrying about drinking, working Monday to Friday, and then wait for Friday and Saturday to drink, and then going back to being broke, working Monday to Friday to repeat the same fucking process. It's not how we do it. It's not how life goes. If you're a man, you should be building, especially at the age I'm targeting. If you're 18 to 28, 30, you should be building. Your teenage years, your 20s are the most important years of your life. They're years to build, help to learn, help to grow, help to improve yourself and become the man you want to be for when you hit your 30s, your 40s. When you hit 30, you should have everything done for you. You should have the life you want. Your whole foundation should be set. And you should just keep building and building and building. If you waste that time, you don't have to build it later on in your life. While other people are already there with their foundation set. That's how it is. That's what it's like to be. Because you're not doing your role. You're not helping yourself. Think about it. If you look at the men you know, if you look at yourself, the men you know, how much self-discipline do you have? How many of you can say you work out every day? Even when you don't want to work out, you still go and work out. How many of you can say you don't wank, right? You don't watch porn, right? I'm telling you now, 98% of men in this today's generation watch porn. Either every day, multiple times a day, maybe even like once every few days, but still, you're watching it. And because of that, you're getting no self-discipline. You can't control yourself. If an ugly girl came onto you, you would go for her. Because you have no self-discipline. You just want the shag, right? You watch porn all the time, you're getting no sex. And you think, oh, this girl's coming on to me, let me get with her. Even though she's not your type, she probably weighs 30 stone more than you. And you're there like, haha, yeah, I just got sex. Why I'm onto her. You need to have self-control, self-discipline. You shouldn't be going out clubbing all the time, getting with random girls, ugly girls you don't even like, girls you don't even fancy. If you want a girl, right, it should be a girl that's family orientated, a girl willing to work, a girl willing to nurture, a girl that doesn't care if you're bringing home money, because she's got the money as well, right? Each of you live your own life, each of you be better. Self-control, you should be working out every day. If you don't feel like working out, tough, go and work out. right? You're a man. Don't work out. Don't have a good body. Don't sit there smoking weed, smoking cigarettes, sitting there playing your PlayStation all day, right? You need to work. You need to grind. You need self-control. You need to work when you don't want to work. You need to work out when you don't want to work out. You don't have a lazy day. When your mind tells you, I'll do it tomorrow, you won't do it tomorrow because you listen to your mind. You listen to the negative part of your mind, which has told you, oh, I get a day off. And when it comes tomorrow, you'll listen to it again and you'll be like, oh, I get another day off. No. You work every day. Right? I fall victim to it. I still fall victim to it, and I'm working it. Not as much as I used to, but I still fall victim. I still feel like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. No, why would I do it tomorrow? I need to do it today. Right? We need to stop the idea that we can stop for one day and do it tomorrow. We need to grind. We need to work until you're hitting your goals, your dreams. You don't get a day off. There's no such thing as a fucking day off. You work, and you work. You grind, and you grind. Same thing, every day. Don't care how tired you get. I don't care how exhausted you are. I don't care who's negative, who's hating on you because you don't spend time with them anymore. If they're upset that you don't spend time with you anymore, right? That's on them. They need to learn that you're putting your head down and you're working. If your friends are mad that you don't go clubbing every day, right, with them anymore, don't go clubbing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday with them, and they're still going out, maybe you should look at your friends. Maybe you should be like, why are my friends clubbing every day when I'm sitting here working, starting an empire, starting my own goals? Why do you think people call men kings, young kings, short kings, tall kings? It's because we're the rulers. We rule the empire. We start the empire. We add to the empire. We start with a family that raised us. We don't then go and start a family to raise. We work for a family to raise. We meet the standards for a high value woman to come into our empire, to be able to have kids with us, to be able to start our own family. That is how you start an empire. You're born into an empire, then you go and start your own empire. That is the rule. That is what you do. That's how it's been for decades, generations. So why do today's men feel like they don't need to do that? Right? Even gay men, right? You think gay men are weak. If you think back to 50 years ago, you weren't allowed to be gay. Right? Gay men were strong. Gay men literally hid their whole sexuality from everyone. Right? But they still found a way through it. They still worked for it. They hid it. I'm not saying in today's generation you need to hide the fact you're gay. I'm saying even gay men are strong. Like, most people bully gay men today, think, haha, feminine, act like all feminine. Most of them do. You're not wrong. But if you look at how strong they had to be to come to today, to be able to have their rights, they were being arrested, right? They were being killed, tortured for being gay. Right? They worked, they hid, they went behind the scenes of police, government, civilization, right? Just to be able to be with someone they love. Just be able to be secure, be able to understand who they are. Right? Imagine that. Imagine like straight men, right, today, or gay men today. Imagine you weren't allowed to be straight. You had to hide it. You had to sneak around. Most of today's men couldn't do it. Most of you couldn't do it. Right? You'd be caught, arrested, killed, probably cry. Because you're weak. You're insecure. You're insecure in yourselves. You hate your body, but you don't go and work out. That's what it is to be a feminine man. Feminine man. Right? There's no point. You're working on what job you don't like. You're doing this, you're doing that. You don't want to do it. But you still do it. Why? Why are you doing it? That's what we want to know. I'm really worried my microphone isn't picking this up. Which I'm really hoping It is. Are you picking me up, microphone? Are you? Yes. Then, right, on to the next stage. Then we have the masculine men of today's generation, right? The men that work out when they don't want to work out, right? They have the good build, right? I'm still trying to work on mine, but you get the people with the good build, arms out, shoulders out, chest there, right? People that don't let their emotions control their actions. They go, fuck the emotion, I'm going to the gym today. I'm going to the gym because I need to go to the gym. That's them. That is a strong man. A masculine man. When they go out, right, you get the feminine men that don't pull all the night out. These men pull. These men go up to a bird, look them in the eyes, and just start making out. Don't even need to say word to them. They will look them in the eyes, and then make out. I've seen it happen. I've got friends that can literally go up to a girl, look at them, look them dead in the eyes, right? They can hold a woman's eye contact. And then they're pulled. That is a masculine man. A masculine man doesn't need to say, oh yeah, I do this, I do that. Pretend they've got everything on. Oh, I've got 10k in the bank, when they don't. A masculine man is dominant, exert. You can see him there. His presence is there. That is a dominant man. That is a man that will protect and provide for his family because he knows it needs to be done. Right? He won't send his wife downstairs with a shotgun because she's a better shot. It's a man that understands he is in charge. It's his job to protect his family. It's his job to provide for his family. It's his job to start a family. And normally, well, they're not very good at keeping relations, some of them, because they don't understand family. Sometimes a masculine man with today's generation think they're better to pull. They don't need a wife, they can just go and pull every bird. That is one of the downsides. But they can still pull. And they still understand when they find that woman that they want, they can protect and they can provide. They don't let their emotions control their feelings. Right? They don't go wearing a dress because they want to wear a dress. They don't go try and putting makeup on because they think their skin looks bad. They don't go being friends with women because they can't shag them. They don't get put in the friend zone. There's no such thing as a friend zone for this man. This man can get any girl he wants. And if the woman doesn't show respect, the woman shows signs of bleeding him on, women show signs of using him, if women show signs of trying to take his role as a man, she's gone. She's gone. Because he knows his standards, he knows what he's worth, and he understands that is what it is to be a man. He's a masculine man. He's a strong man. He's got strong will. He's building an empire. He might not want a woman in his empire yet, because he knows that a woman isn't necessary for building an empire. Right? If you look at Sneeko or today's clips where women are being interviewed, what can you bring to a relationship? All of them say the same thing. All they can bring is their body. All they can bring is a used body. Until you find a woman, well, that's answer you when you ask, what can you bring in a relationship? That says family committed, right? Strong, helps out, motivates. She's not your woman. If you go to a girl and she goes, what can you bring? And you go, what can you bring into a relationship? And she goes, this pussy, this body, this mouth, the got 3,000. That's all you bring. All you can bring is your body to a relationship. And if you think that is worth a masculine man, and if you think that is worth a masculine a masculine man's time, then you're feminine. You're not there. That is not what a man wants. A man wants someone that can do it. However, they can also have a weak worth of it. They might not let their emotions control it, but they also might not have to be in tune with their emotions at all. They might think, I can go to the gym today, I can work today, and be earning, they can be earning money, they can be having the body they want, but they've delayed their gratification so much that they're not happy with themselves. Sometimes that is what it is to be a masculine man. They have everything, but they're still depressed because they're not in tune with their emotions. They haven't learned gratitude. They haven't learned. They understand that you need to delay gratifications, but then they've cut off gratification altogether. So it's good to be a masculine man, but there are downsides to being just a masculine man. In my opinion, a masculine man is the step before the man we need to be. The man that this generation needs more of. Right? And I personally call these the correct man. Right? Everything from a masculine man, all the good things is taken, right? Works out every day. No emotions don't affect him. Not in a bad way. Emotions don't affect his work ethic. Emotions don't affect him from not doing something he needs to do. Okay? But then there's another step. So you've got feminine men, we cut them off. I'm not being friends with a feminine man. I don't want to know a feminine man because they're not in your friend group. If a man is as strong as his weakest link. If you have a feminine man in your friend group, you're no stronger than him. Right? My friend group should be masculine men or correct men. We all start as masculine men. Right? We all start as masculine men. If you're in a self-improvement journey, right, and you're just starting, you are a masculine man. Okay? You're bettering yourself. You're being more committed to yourself. You are starting your empire. But then, you become a correct man. A correct man is someone who still goes to the gym every day. But then they also have a strong work ethic. A man that, while he might have a job, he comes home from that job and he works in his side hustles. He might work 9 till 5 at his other job. Then he'll come home and he'll work 6 till 10 on his side hustle. Until his side hustle earns more money than his actual job, so that he can quit his 9 to 5 and he can work on his side hustle, which maybe he'll only have to work on 3 hours a day. And then he can go and spend the rest of the time travelling the world, working out, being grateful for everything he has. A correct man knows when to be grateful. A correct man will let God into his life. He will have a gratification journal. He will pray to God saying thank you for everything he has. Me personally, when I wake up, I meditate and then I pray. My prayer is to say, thank you God for the family I have. Thank you for allowing my friends and family to be safe. Thank you for allowing me to be able to wake up today. Every day, you should list 3 things you are grateful for. 3 things you have been given that help you improve your life. I'm grateful that I'm able to be able to set this YouTube channel. To be able to have a work ethic that allows me to be better. And because I have this work ethic, I know. Right? It's not I think, I hope. I know that I will have a good life. I know that this YouTube channel will kick off. I know that I will have a business helping men improve themselves. Right? I'm speaking into the destiny now. I'm speaking into the universe. I'm manifesting this because I know it will happen. There's no I think it will happen. There's no I hope it will happen. There's a chance it will happen. It will happen. I'm telling you right now, it will happen. Because I have the work ethic for it to happen. Right? I work 2 jobs. I have 2 side hustles. I work out. Still have time to spend with my friends. Still have time to spend with a girl if I want to go out with a girl. Right? I make it happen because I have the commitment, the work ethic, and the attitude to make it happen. Not only that, by speaking about the emotions, right, I understand my emotions not well, nowhere near. I'm still a masculine man with emotions. I'm still very insensitive. I still don't understand other people's emotions. But that's because sometimes other people's emotions aren't as important as they make it feel. To understand your emotion, you need to be able to, if you're sad, you need to be able to reflect on your life and wonder why you're sad. If you're happy, you need to know why you're happy. If you're angry, you need to know why you're angry. You need to sit there and say to yourself, why am I angry? And then think about everything up to this point that has either made you angry, made you sad. And then once you've reflected on that, you go, can I change that? If you can't change it, bin it off. It's not worth it. Bin it off. Not worth your time. If you can change it, I suggest you do. Right? I suggest you change what is giving you a negative emotion and you make it happen. Okay? That is what you need to do as a man. You need to be able to understand your emotions. You need to be able to reflect. Reflect on your life. See what's happening. See what you can improve. See what can make you happier. That is what it means to be able to be a man. A correct man. Again, like I mentioned earlier, men look for a high value woman. A correct man understands that you don't go for any girl. You don't just go for the first girl that goes for you and go, oh, I'll make her my wife. You go for a man that possesses the traits of a wife. You don't go for a man, you go for a woman. Or a man if you're gay. I'm not going to say you can't be gay, you just can be gay. But you go for a strong woman that provides intellect, but is family orientated, is motivated, will help you improve yourself. You want a woman that, if you say you don't want to work today, she will make you get off your ass and work. Right? Because she knows that you're capable. She knows you're better than what you are. She knows you have so much in stock for you that you can be better. You don't go and marry a woman that smokes weed every day. A single mum. Right? You don't go for a woman with kids. No. You don't go for a woman that thinks she needs to claim benefits and can't work. You don't go for a woman that won't cook you a meal, won't clean your house. Right? You go for a woman that provides traits of being a wife. A woman that will help improve you. A woman that will help improve your empire. A woman that is fit to be a queen to your king. If a girl doesn't make you think she's a queen, she's not the one. Right, chuck her off. She's a low value woman. She's not worth it. Not worth it one bit. I will not go for a woman that I don't think is high value. A story would be my uncle, right? My uncle, he moved to Bali 6 years ago. Moved back to England this week. Out in Bali, he met his fiancée, soon to be wife. His wife was in a long time emotional damaging relationship where she was emotionally damaged, physically damaged, didn't understand love, didn't understand any of it until she met my uncle when she moved to Bali. Those two at the start had a rocky road because she didn't understand herself, she didn't understand spiritualism, she didn't understand what it meant to love someone. But my uncle kept working because he saw something in her. And then they both bought their own business schools. Right? They bought a business school together. Started a business. And now they've got an over $1 million online coaching business, which they built in 18 months. A year and a half, they built over a $1 million coaching business for women to help improve their mentality, their spirituality, their relationships, their love life. Think of how amazing that is to be able to have a partner and build an empire together. If you can't do that with your woman, she's not worth it. The fact that he's been able to do that in such a short amount of time is amazing. It's a miracle. It's God. God has blessed them. And it's a good blessing. It's something you want. Right? So a man, masculine men, correct men, be careful for the women you pick for, because a woman can determine your life. A woman can determine how far you go. If you settle for low, you're going to live a low life. If you settle for high, you're going to live a high life. That is what it means to have a woman by your side. That is what it means by equality. You're both equal in a relationship. A man should be more dominant, a woman more submissive. But you're equal. If one of you fucks up, you both fuck up. If one of you is successful, you're both successful. You're together. You're 2 in 1. Okay? That's what it means to be a high value woman. That's what it means to be secure. You need to be secure in your body. How are you going to pull a high value woman if you don't love yourself? If you're not secure in your body? Correct men know what they want. They understand. They let God into their life. They work on their body so they're secure in their body. They're not insecure. Why should they be insecure? Why would they compare themselves to an Instagram influencer or such like that? They won't, because you can't. Here's the thing: you can't compare your body to someone else, because that's not your body. God gave you your own body to build, your own body to nurture. You can't look at someone else's body and think, I want to be like them. No, you think, I'm going to make my body better. I'm going to be better. I'm going to challenge myself to be better. You don't. A man should never think, I'm going to be on their level. You should think, I'm going to be better than their level. I'm going to be better than them. I'm going to have a better body than them. I'm going to have a better family than them. I'm going to have a better wife than them. I'm going to have a better YouTube channel, better business, better empire, better everything than them. That is what it means to be a correct man. That is what the men of the old generations did. That is what the men of the old generations did. They didn't sit on their arse all day smoking weed, playing video games. They didn't go clubbing on the weekends to spend all their money on alcohol, to ruin their body, to pull munters, to pull girls with no value, a girl with a body count of 25 at the age of 18. That is not what a man does. That is not what the men did. That is what the men of today's generation, who are influenced by social media, the news, negative things, do. Because they don't understand, you need to work on yourself. Okay? Men, we need to be better. Men, we need to improve. Men, we need to be masculine. We need to be correct. We need to protect. We need to provide. That is what it means to be a man. That is what God made Adam do. When Eve made a mistake, did he punish Eve? No, he corrected us. Men. He held us responsible. Dude, that is our role. That is what it means to be a man. So on that note, think about your life. Think about the situation you are in right now. Think about how you can change that. Think about, do you let your emotions control your actions? Are you secure with your body? Are you fat? Don't want to be fat, but you won't work out. Are you skinny, but want to be big, but you don't work out? Are you working on a side hustle to help provide you money? Are you working on building an empire? If not, why? Reflect on your life right now. Think of your situation. Whether you're broke, whether you've got money, whether you're well off, whether your mum left you, your dad left you, you're on your own. Think about it. Think about what you can change. Think about what you can do to be better. Build your empire. That's me done. Amen.